to the
Sperm.
stage. That'll take you
I
back
feel
here.
like I ran 100 miles.
To the
an
right?
It's
hour
bad luck.
already.
Oh,
Oh, I
थोड़ा
wait.
खोलो no.
There's
I think.
extra
as in
jokes
like
added.
Oh,
your body's sore.
no, he
Oh.
might have to activate it
Yeah.
for you.
Here, come
Yes,
over
the
here.
Yeah.
switch
a little
goes
bit.
upstairs.
Wait, no, this
Okay.
just goes up.
Yeah, so he has to
Oh,
stand
okay.
here,
Sure.
lock it to stand here, and then it'll unlock
I
it.
haven't met anybody in this place that's been
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
like
go to the VIP room.
I'm here.
Racist.
disrespectful or
I'm
racist. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he has
You
to
mean,
stand over here or click
as
the
in your
button.
body tired from your work.
Let me grab the. Oh,
Ladies and
Oh my
gentlemen,
Yeah, it must be. It must be.
all right, seamless. Awesome. Hey, we're out of the gates. We're out of it. Awesome. Here we are at the Rocky Comedy Open Mic. So glad you guys had me here. Yes, that worked. That worked better than I. Oh, wow. Good. Right out of the gate onto my face. So good. Glad we're here. We're recording that. We're streaming it live
Excuse me, sorry.
to many dozens of people. So that's, yes.
Why do I keep
Awesome.
getting pushed around?
Getting
Yeah, I
pushed
think you're
around. Poor
attached to
Gaffer.
me.
Yeah.
Slightly.
What are you doing? Hey, that's a lawsuit waiting to happen there, Gaffer.
Unintentionally, I know.
What is this? This is like, wow.
Well,
This
tell
is
me,
like
am I enjoying it? I can't tell.
next level stalking.
It looked like it.
That's right. Okay.
Right,
How does it?
we can just do
What
this.
can he do?
It's fine. We can stay
You're.
still.
Oh yeah. I guess. Is your
I'm
wife gonna be
stuck.
okay with that? Like you've just coupled up in banter here, right? So,
Didn't see her.
Accidentally fell there.
I'm having problems
interesting.
moving. My controllers aren't working.
There we go.
There
Perfect.
it
There
Okay.
goes.
we
Good.
go.
Well, you're on a list
Yeah.
anyways, but
Do I
okay.
need
So
a
that's a great.
cigarette?
aw.
Do I need a
Okay. I
cigarette?
don't know. I don't know. You tell me. Yes. Awesome. Okay, so you're okay, Firebee. I'm sorry that happened to you, right? But that was shocking,
That's
right?
it's
Yeah.
fine. It's not the
Vinny.
worst thing that's happened to me.
Not the worst thing. Okay. Well, it's a comedy club here, right? And if you wanted a few minutes to come on stage and vent, yeah, you're welcome to get a few minutes. Yes, we'll maybe save it for the therapy class. Yeah, it's up to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Comedy is therapy.
It is absolutely therapeutic. I think I'm megaphoned, right? You guys can hear me up in the back there, video. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, glad you guys are here. And I don't know, I'm still a little shocked by like how easy it makes creeps to stalk women in here, right? You just got to somehow latch your hand to them and they can't run away, right? I'm sure there was not an intended consequence. But yeah, super good. I don't know, who's here that who's been here before? Maybe make some noise if you've been to one of these shows before. Woo! Ah, Wink, you've been here. Yes. Old man Troy, you made it. Awesome. Okay. This is your first time here, right, old man Troy? I think you said you.
Am I here? Can you hear me?
Good question. I
I
don't
just
know. That's very.
barely. I'm
Yeah,
still
and what
messing around.
is reality, anyways, right? That's a very deep philosophical question, right? Like, like where are we right now? Like we're all connected through some sort of headset on a computer, but where? Like, yeah, exactly. And what is reality? Who even knows, right? So yeah. Good. Threw me off, but that's well, that's old man thoughts, right? It's from Troy there, so that's what to be expected from old man Troy. But awesome. Good. Glad you guys are here. So you're new, old man Troy. Anybody else? Pablo's Corner. I think this is your first time at our venue here. Nice. Glad you made it. And Todd, how you doing, Todd?
I'm good.
Good. Nice. Glad you're here. And video, is that you're doing good? You look like you just came from bartending job, right? I don't know. There you go. It's not very good. I don't know if you saw me knocked his
No,
beer over.
definitely
So,
not.
yes, not a good bartender, but that's all right. Glad you're here. Awesome. Good. Well, maybe we'll get to some comedy here. Like this is a stand-up open mic. If you've never been here before, this is an open mic for comedy. You guys are welcome to get a few minutes of time, but right now we've got 3 people lined up for you. And if you do want to try out some comedy, just flag me down and say, hey, I'd like to do some comedy, and I'll give you some stage time. That goes for you as well. Jinxie, welcome. And who's that? Oh, Lance Kane. Okay, good. Yeah, speaking of which, if anybody wanted to get some time, just give me a little flag down and I will add you to the list. Perfect. Okay, Lance Kane's in here. Perfect. And we got Flat Harlequin too. That's kind of a what do you call that? I don't know. There's something in that name, right? Like a harlequin, isn't that like a harlot or a hussy, right?
Yeah.
And she's flat, right? So damn. Right. That's all right. Body shaming, shame on me, right? Yeah, for shame on me. That's okay. What was I even talking about? Oh yeah, Lamps Cane's here. Perfect. Okay, so now it looks like we got 4 people on our list, and I was gonna tell some jokes here. Did you guys hear Justin Timberlake got arrested, DUI? You guys hear about that?
Oh yeah.
You
Yes.
did? Yeah. Yeah, I guess he's bringing sexy back to the prison cell. Slight chuckle.
Yeah.
I'll take it. Yes, he's got to get in sync with a good lawyer. Nice, great room. Yeah, I don't know if you heard, South Korea's getting bombarded with balloons full of like garbage and feces sent from North Korea. It's it's K-pop versus K-poop. Great energy. We're getting somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, there was a chess scandal recently. They thought one of the grandmasters was cheating by using a vibrating butt plug. Probably heard about that. Yeah. Well, they actually thought they caught him in the act, but it turns out he just accidentally sat on a bishop piece.
Just
Nice.
that visual is hilarious.
Thank you. Yes, it is. Thank you. Yeah, well, speaking of chess, there was a chess playing robot that broke the finger of a 7-year-old kid. I don't know if you heard about this one, but yeah, I think if a 7-year-old kid was beating me at chess, I'd probably want to break his finger too, right? A little dark, yeah. I don't know if there's any coders in here, but I think the robot was probably written in C++, because if you're not careful with your digits, you can end up with a broken pointer. Okay, smart room. Wow, smart room. Take notes, comedians. We got a smart room here. Good.
Shit.
Speaking of, oh what? Yeah, I don't mind a little chit chat. What was that? Nothing. Okay. Well, speaking of smart, the 3 physicists won the Nobel Prize for measuring the shortest period of time ever measured. It's a billionth of a second. They call it an attosecond. Right? And they actually needed that to measure the modern human attention span. Little zing there, right? Take that, modern humanity. Yeah.
Yo,
Right. What?
what the heck is
Oh,
this?
awesome! Hey, come forward, little kid. Come forward. I want everybody to see what happens when a little kid comes into the room. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, oh no,
Bro,
don't
I
go
just
backstage.
Bro,
Okay.
I'm new to this
Yes.
game.
Perfect. Hey, I got a joke for you. Ready?
What?
Ready? Okay, knock knock.
Who's there?
Not you anymore. Oh, what? Why didn't it work? Oh, wait, okay. There we go. Okay, damn it. Blew my timing there. Shit. All right. Okay, yes. Damn it.
So good.
That was almost nailed it. I almost nailed it. Shit. That's all right. Yes.
It's all
Call
right.
that, that's like getting aborted by God there. Yes, that's how it is. But awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think we moved it over to this side. Yeah, if you want backstage access. I think,
Playing
yeah,
tricks on
that's
me.
what-
I don't appreciate it. No, I'm just
Yes,
kidding.
well,
That's great.
it was intentional. Yeah, we're like, hey, how can we fuck with Lance Kane, who we didn't know was coming or not? But we're like, well, if he does come, we'll just make sure we move the backstage. Maybe it's not
am I not
working
loud?
Yeah, you have to
anymore.
walk closer to this corner so it activates for him.
Oh,
Oh, I do.
Oh, so yes,
I can
see.
see.
There you go.
There we go.
Ah, there we go. Okay, taking notes. I didn't know that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll show
It's
you.
magic.
Good. Well, that saved that little squeaker from getting backstage. So that would have been a nightmare because he would have been back there squeaking away all through our show, right? So, but instead, you all saw it happen. I missed my chance, but come back in a couple of weeks, maybe maybe another kid will come in and we'll get our chance, right? So let's see what happens. That's right. Oh, Fat Boy, welcome. And we got Seabed as well. Nice. Welcome, you guys. Looks like you just came. Oh, Star Trek uniform, right? I can do all my Star Trek material, perfect. And I can't get yelled at by Voodoo Vinny, right? So yeah, that's right. Well, I guess you could. You could still yell, but it's okay. Yeah. Maybe what I'll do is I'll do a few more jokes, and then we'll get to our first performer, right? How's that sounding, you guys? Are we, like everybody's listening? We're all in tune. You saw what happens if you're a kid and you get out of line, so I think everybody kind of learned. Right? Yes, don't be underage in here. And
He might have broke his
good.
elbow.
Oh, I know you.
Is that a callback
was
to
He's
a
calling
callback
back.
to the joke club we were in like
Yeah, yeah.
30 minutes ago? Yeah, so let's it's
Hey, she
kind of
deserves
a,
it.
I
I'm
guess that's
sorry.
an
I'm sorry.
inside joke callback. No worries.
Yep.
It's a workshop. We're work in progress. Good. Okay, I'm going to do two more news story jokes, and then we're going to go to our first performer. So there's a guy in Europe. He had over 200 COVID shots. I don't know if you heard about this guy, but turns out he was okay. I figure it's because he's an online gamer and he's used to dealing with hundreds of little pricks.
Oh yeah.
Kind of yeah. Yeah, after 200, you get your free vasectomy, right? So I think, works out for society. Nice. And awesome. Well, actually, it's not really news that anybody's heard, but my buddy was telling me how he got diagnosed with an Oedipus complex. I don't know if you guys know what that is. He's like, don't tell anybody. I'm like, oh, don't worry. Mum's the word. Okay. Huh. Thought the room was smarter. Okay, anyways, that's okay. I'm not gonna blame the room. Not
No,
gonna
I
blame the
got
room.
it.
Okay. Yes, you got it. Wasn't that good? Okay. All right, I'm taking notes. Wasn't that good? Fair enough. That's all right. Sometimes it's not. I'm not batting 100 clearly, but good. So we're laughing. We're having fun. Make a little noise, and we're gonna bring out our first performer. There it is. I got two, maybe a little more.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Woo! All right. Where is our? Oh, where is he? Come to this side of the stage. Okay, perfect. Yes. Awesome. Nice big warm welcome to what's poppin', John
Don't take that.
Banjo, aka Drumhead.
Yes, yes. Hello, hello. Yes. Good to be here. I love these finger models. They look like hot dogs and they make me hungry. My name is supposed to say Drumhead. I don't know how to change it, but the name comes from I was a drummer for a really long time,
Okay.
so I'm really good at beating things.
Yes.
Learned from my
Yes.
dad.
Okay. Perfect. If I forget, remind me, okay? But I'll try to remember.
You may have seen that joke coming. So did I. He hit me a lot.
The family that beats together.
Okay, I think they can all hear
I
it,
was
so we can't
born
talk
feet
about it.
first, so I've worn my mom as a hat. That's not as crazy as the thought of you think, because if you were born head first, you've worn your mama's socks. I don't understand wife beaters. Do you mean I have to wear one of these things every time I beat my wife?
I didn't know if we could talk in here or not. I just wanted to be sure.
No, we can't.
I went to a gender reveal party the other day, and when they cut the cake to see if it was pink or blue, it was neither, and it was green. Turns out that means abortion.
Oh my gosh.
Ouch.
I know.
I was a little confused myself when I pulled up to the Planned Parenthood.
Oh, God.
My mom is very upset that I'm not keeping it. I just bought this picture of Aaron Hernandez. Needless to say, it hung itself. Used to say Robin Williams for that jokes, but as an aspiring comedian, I don't want to say that. The only thing I know about Aaron Hernandez is that he sucks at using step stools. Thank you. That's my time. I'm Drumhead/Banjo. You can call me whatever you want. My dad actually called me not his for a while. Thank you.
Hey, good stuff. Yeah, what's poppin', Banjo? Yeah, good. Yeah, sorry, I was talking a little over his set. I apologize to him. We're still working out some stuff, but yeah, that was great. That was our first performer. Showed you guys how it's done. You know, you can sign up, let me know you want to do some time, and then we bring you out. And yeah, he was doing. I heard an abortion joke in there. Yeah, like oh, my megaphone. I'm not. Here we go. Megaphone. Yes, I heard an abortion joke in there, and I want to be megaphoned when I'm yelling out abortion a bunch of times, right? So good. Yes, but yeah, actually, I don't tell a lot of abortion jokes anymore. I usually scrap those before they're fully developed.
Oh, nice.
Dark AF, dark. Yes, that's right.
Mhm.
Good. Great crowd, great energy. I think we're gonna keep moving it on to our next performer. We're all here. We're having fun in the club. If the next performer wants to come to the side of the stage, I will megaphone you and okay, there you are. Awesome. Oh, you already megaphoned. Okay, give me a sec. I'm gonna hop up in the booth here. Awesome. How about a nice warm welcome for Voodoo Vinny?
It's Chucky, you fucking asshole. Chucky, give it up for Chucky. Fucking Chucky, or I'll kill you. Fucking kill you, you meat sacks. Yeah. And somehow I'm still the least aggressive redhead you've ever met. Fuck you. Sorry, I got all this blood on me. I look like Prince Harry after going down on Meghan Markle during her period. Chucky! Chucky! I'm killing. Ladies, you can pick me up at any Walmart. Yeah, bring me home. I'll be the smallest guy you ever seen come in a box. Chucky! Chucky! I hate it when women call me a sex doll. That's derogatory. I'm not a doll. I'm a sex action figure. I'll fuck ya. I'll fuck ya. Chucky! I don't know. I don't know why everyone gets surprised when they bring me home and I beat the shit out of them. Says it right there on the packaging. Battery included.
Oh.
Killing. I'm killing up here. Why do African Americans die first in horror movies? Because Black lives splatter. Chucky! Fuck you! I'll murder all of you.
All love splatter.
All lives do not splatter. You racist. Chucky! Okay, last one. I kill everyone. Everybody. I will kill fucking everyone. Kids, adults, all right? I don't discriminate. My knife is seen. Sorry, let me start that one over. I'm sorry. Chucky! Chucky! I'll kill anyone. I don't discriminate. I'll kill kids or adults. This knife has been inside more little girls than Drake. He's just like us. That's my time. Come to the Multiverse Comedy Show on Thursday. I'll fucking kill you. Come to the Multiverse Comedy Show. I'll fucking kill you. Chucky!
I'll never recover from that.
Yeah, killer doll. Wow, that was great. Awesome, good stuff.
Again.
Voodoo Vinny, aka there we go. AKA Chucky the killer doll. Yeah, I haven't seen a knife wielding maniac since Britney Spears, right? Something there. I kind of blew it. You guys got what I was going for. Yes. Yes. I'll fill in the connections that you guys filled in the connections I failed to make. So yes, thank you. It's a great crowd. Great room here. Yeah, that was good stuff. Yeah, he was working on some new material, and I think he had some bangers there, right? Yeah. What do you guys think?
And some not bangers.
What'd you say? Some
I said, and some not bangers, but that's
not
my
bangers.
opinion.
Oh shit! Hey, dude, Rodney, you want to come back out and deal with her? She's heckling you post performance, right? Shit, yeah, that's right. Okay.
I'm just wondering what his neighbors are thinking with him sitting there saying he would kill everyone. I'm like, God,
That's a
if my
good
neighbors heard me
question.
saying that shit.
That's right. Yeah, the cops are on his way over. That's right. No, he just threatened to kill his whole family with a knife. I heard him. I heard him.
He's free.
That's right. That's terrifying, actually. Yeah, I think I am gonna have nightmares about that. But all right, yeah, awesome. How to segue from that to something else? Let's see. I just already did my abortion joke too. That would have been perfect, right? Because killing kids and killing kids. That's okay. Hey, let's do hot topics. Shout out something. What's hot in the news right now? Give me shout something out. Anybody?
You transition about as good as your mom?
Ah, nice one. Technical teal. Buzzing. Holy shit. That roasted me. Yeah. Okay. Well, actually, I don't do transgender material. I surgically removed it all. Right. At least the liberal media will stop trying to cut off my balls, right? So. Thank you. Technical teal. Awesome. Good stuff. Oh, Pablo, I don't know if you're still alive there, but go ahead and make your way backstage, and maybe I'll fill time with one more joke while you come up here. Oh, yeah, I got to come over here and give you a little backstage access. Seamless again. Oh, yeah. So if you guys heard, killer whales have been attacking yachts off of Europe, the coast of Europe. I don't know if I mentioned that, but marine biologists were trying to figure out why, and it's probably something to do with mating. I guess the orcas are trying to porca. Wink's like, I saw what you did there, and I don't appreciate that. Right? Yes. At least the survivors, what they said, they're like, well, at least we weren't attacked by a sperm whale. Okay. All right. I'll take it. But you guys are a great room. Don't take my don't take my negativity. That's just me being defensive. But yes, we got another guy. This is actually his first time at one of our shows and first time hopping up to do some comedy here with us. So we're thrilled to have him, and he's coming to life. We got him on megaphone. How about a nice big warm welcome for Pablo's Corner, everybody?
Ooh, how's everyone doing tonight? So most of you probably don't know me. Pretty new to this platform actually, but yeah, it's pretty cool being here. Like I've actually never really performed outside of where I usually am. Yeah, and clearly it seems like I'm gonna be like the least crazy person up here tonight, probably. But just based how I look, like it kind of seems like I'm just in like a constant need of like a hug or something. I don't know. Also, if I do this, I just kind of look like I'm being controlled like by a puppeteer.
Pull the strings. Pull the strings.
Yeah, right. Oh man. So now it is interesting, like being like before I got into VR comedy, like I actually never really watched any like comedy like stuff, like especially stand up. But when I like where I'm at now, like when they came around, I got pretty intrigued with it. I was like, oh, like VR comedy, huh? Like it seemed like such a new, like interesting thing to me, and I wanted to be a part of it because it just seemed really cool. But being a part of that for a while, it's like you definitely encounter a lot of let's say like interesting like scenarios here. If you've been like in various different platforms, you'll know a lot of times you'll just see like screaming children and just all that sorts of stuff. And and some of you probably know that like it's no exception even in a comedy club. Though I will say it's even worse when it happens in a place where you really can't do anything about it. And I'm not talking about this one because actually it seems like you can't do that. as we saw earlier. But yeah, so like imagine this, you know, like I'm at this comedy, let's say like an open mic, and you know you got your comedians going up, and then you see like a child come in, and then they start just running around all over the place, and then like they start talking like while a comedian's talking, and like there's not much we could do about it because like you can't moderate it, right? So you know they did come up with a clever solution now. Um, so the bouncer would have this lollipop on the table, right? And so what we would do is he would get the lollipop. He would try to run up to the person being a distraction and like literally put it in their mouth, and it would shut them up. There was one problem with it though. It wasn't like made perfectly, so literally all someone had to do to get around it was just kind of like we had this thing where it's like if you like go behind a sign, like it like we can't really hear you from behind it, right? So it's like it makes sense, right? But what they would have to do is just go behind the sign and come back out, and their voice is back to normal. And I was like, oh god, like that didn't really work out. So what was it? I think the lollipop eventually got retired, and then we came up with this thing called the brain blaster, or actually no, sorry, it's the brain sucker. And it was essentially this like gun that like could be shot at someone, and it would basically just do the same thing. But that oversight never got fixed, so it's like you just see them go out and back in, and then you just hear like their squeaky voices again. I'm like, oh, it's like there's got to be something we could do here. Yeah, and to be honest, like, how do I say, like, at least another part, at least we could do something about it, right? Like we could just kick them, like snipe them, whatever. Well, maybe not snipe them, but you know, something to the degrees of that. But yeah. Let's see, what else could I talk about? Oh, I know. So just a quick little story. So said owner of the place that I'm at sent me like this group invite to and I don't normally go on Facebook much, but when he told me about it, like it kind of piqued my curiosity. So it was a group called Bad Comic Flyers, and I was like, okay, I mean, I might be like interested in this. So you know, I accept the invite, and like the first couple of posters I see, they all actually had something in common. Um, so like it would feature this guy called the 420 comic, and you could tell it was him because like it would have this like big bold green like bedazzled font that would say 420 comic. um and you know, I didn't really think much of it until like the next day when all of a sudden I see like comments from said 420 comic getting angry at people and like calling them like, you know, like losers and hacks and like all this other stuff, and I'm like, whoa. I was like, for a 420 comic, this is not I was expecting someone way more chill than that, you know. But there was one thing he said that like kind of stood out, that like that just kind of made me go woo. And he's like, I got the power to make sure that you can never perform in a Las Vegas comedy show. And I'm like, whoa. I was like, is this dude like a kingpin of like Vegas comedy? I was like, man, this dude's got too much power. Like, and you know, for someone that's got like no chill, you know, honestly, I think we should just propose a name change. I think we should just strip the 420 part out because like, you know, he's not very chill for someone who's doing that. And if he's getting uptight about, you know, people poking fun at his posters, he's probably not that funny to begin with. So I just propose calling him the. Anyways, yeah, that was my first time performing here. Thank you all for bearing with me.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you. Keep it going. Propel the corner, everybody. Yeah. Awesome. Keep coming back. You hear them? They're yelling for you to keep coming back. Yeah, awesome. Yes. What a great show. Great venture. Yeah, who else loves 420? Like, you guys all like the weed in here?
Absolutely. Every second. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Corpy does. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're pretty quiet.
I'll turn myself back on and off. How's that? Did that fix it?
Woohoo, baby. Turn yourself on.
Someone's got it. Kalima? Yeah, shit. That's right. Did that fix it? Can you hear me in the back loudly, or do I have to turn it on and off?
Overachiever.
Turn it off.
What? Okay, I'll turn it off again. Microphone check 1 2. No? Oh shit! I don't know. If I turn it off, is that any louder?
No, it's
No.
That's
the same. Oh. Who's else got moderator in here? Maybe some can try megaphoning me.
You're probably desynced.
Damn it, desynced. What, is that contagious? Do I gotta get some shots or something? Like, fuck. Oh, here, did I just resync? I don't know. Something just popped there. No? Well, shit. Okay, well, maybe we'll just fix my issues. We'll bring out our final headlining performer. How's that sound? You guys are still here for comedy, right? You can still hear me enough to bring out our final performer?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, how about a nice warm welcome for Lance Kane, everybody?
Oh, there you go.
Thank you, Slickstone. What's up, guys? How you doing? Hanging out here in a whole new goddamn world and banter. It's insane. People barely know about VR from what I understand, compared to like people in the world. But to be in a whole other separate world, people don't know about this shit. People don't know about this yet. It's crazy. I'm doing comedy in a cave. It's scary. I really appreciated Voodoo Vinny. Rodney's came out here doing white doll face. And we deserve it, you know. All right, you guys feeling good? Feel warm? Hey, Slicks, how much time am I doing up here so I know where to go with things?
You got free reign, I think. Yeah, hours. Yeah, there you go. You got someone wants to
Okay,
get hours from you, but yeah.
Cool. Yesterday I worked an old bit for one little new joke in it, and that's what I'm gonna do for you guys, and I'm gonna do some new stuff. Then we'll see how Slickson's feeling. You know, I want to get out of here, and we'll do that. So my name's Lance Kane. When I was growing up, I really wish I had a brother, so we'd be cocaines. My full name is Terry Lance Kane Jr., and I'm a junior because my dad wanted to pass on his legacy as a drug kingpin, which I learned is not what you call the guy that sells weed at the bowling alley. Bowling alley. Make fun of my dad's job. He actually passed away when I was 9 years old, which is a weird thing that I have in common with my wife. Her father also died when she was 9. We can agree that's a weird coincidence, right? I told someone to work that, and they're like, "So you married your sister?"
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, "It'd have to be my twin sister, Dick. Maybe pay attention to my stories." I was thinking about my name because I was watching Game of Thrones, right? Because in Game of Thrones, your name is so important. Because with your name, you get like a flag and a credo, right? Like the Lannisters. A Lannister always pays his debts, right? They're always saying that. And my name's Lance Lannister. That goes pretty well together. Also, I might have married my sister, so I kind of fit in with that family, you know? No, but you guys do me a favor. Make some noise if you've ever had an awkward sexual experience before. All right.
Yeah,
You will get better at that. I was telling someone about the first time I got to see a girl topless, right? I was in about 8th grade. A girl, she was about my age. She was 38. And no. The deal was she was going to show me her boobs if I show her my penis. Right? For an 8th grade boy, that's a really good deal because I would have shown it for absolutely nothing. And it came down to it. She showed me her boobs, and I did not show her my penis. I kind of shafted her. No, but here's the thing. I didn't belong there in the first place. This girl looked like a young Gwen Stefani, if you could imagine that. And this portion of the joke doesn't really work with this weird avatar, so I'm just going to say that she looked better than me and move on to the next part of the joke. Here's the thing. I was just a kid. I was scared, right? I was in about 8th grade. I knew nothing about sex. The best thing I could think to say to her to try to cover for myself for not showing her my penis was, normally I'd be jizzing everywhere, which is weird. But then she said, "What's that?" And I was like, like sperm. And she said, "What's that?" And I was like, I'm going to have to talk with this girl right now. And I was like, the thing that gets you pregnant. She took her hand. She was like, "Oh, well, I would try to cover up." Because she thinks we reproduce like mushrooms, like spores in the air, fly out and attack the egg. And I realized that's because she went to Catholic school. Right? Because they don't teach sex ed there. Because I knew public school girls, and they never asked me to see my penis. I mean, they didn't have to. They're in public school, so they're already pregnant. But no, but I didn't know what happened to this girl, right? We were just kids. I wanted to know what she was like as an adult. So I found her on Facebook and I sent her a message, right? And it was a dick pic because a Lannister always pays his debts. That's silly, right? Guys talk about penises a lot, right? A whole lot. Like, this is really embarrassing, but I even named mine. Anybody else have a good name for my penis? Drumhead. Drumhead's a pretty good name for penis. I'm not gonna lie to you, Drumhead. No, I went with Waldo because I just want somebody to look for him. You know, in fact, every guy that I've ever known has had to let me know that they have a big or at least adequate penis at some point, right? You ever heard this one before? I've never got any complaints. It's like, yeah, is your dick on Yelp? I had one friend tell me this really interesting fact, right? He said, you know, in earlier stages of evolution, the head of the penis was the important part because it was used to scoop out rival semen.
Oh.
I was like, well, we're eating, so thank you for that.
Oh.
But he told me this a handful of times. You tell me something like that once, like, okay, you read a weird fact today. But since he told me multiple times, I can only assume he's trying to justify his own, like, big-headed portobello mushroom penis, which I think would be pretty cool to see. So I said, hey, I'll show you my boobs. You show me your penis, and we both jizz everywhere. All right, that's the old joke with one little change that I want to work. Thank you guys for that. Let's see what else. What do I have actually going on? I got a amazing 3-year-old daughter. If you're in the market, low mileage, smoke free, one owner, eats a lot of fuel, and she does once a day shit her pants and lie about it. So I don't know if you guys are into that. No, she's amazing though. She's super cool. She has a great imagination. One of my favorite parts is like right now she's at the age where she's getting into all the stuff that I liked when I was a kid. So like Ninja Turtles, you know, is big right now. And her imagination's so good. She'll make us be the characters. Like she'll make me Raph because I'm bigger, which is okay, I guess. And then my wife's Donnie because she's smart, and then my daughter, she picks Leo because she's a fucking narc. She just keeps putting on that mask and saying, "I gotta protect this thin blue line." I should have known something was off on her with her when she was young. You know, most babies say "gaga," but she would say "maga."
Oh.
Dude, one of my favorite things right now. I don't even have jokes for this yet. It's just something I want to talk about. There's a Disney Plus show they have made. It's a Marvel. It's like Marvel Sunday school. You know what Sunday school is, right? Church for kids. Like inundate the kids young, get them in there. It's like a kid Spider-Man. They look like little Funko Pop toys, right? And the bad guys in are the Rhino and the Green Goblin. And the stories that they have are like Green Goblin kidnaps the Bubble Master from the Bubble Festival, right? It's real chill kid stuff. All I could think is like my daughter's gonna shit her pants when the Green Goblin kills Gwen Stacy. I haven't gotten to that one yet. And one of the other bad guys on there is Rhino, and most of the time he's just trying to steal candy or something. In the comic books, Rhino, his girlfriend gets murdered and then reanimated by some guy named the Jackal. And there's like zombies. Man, I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm excited about it. I don't have jokes for it yet. It's crazy. It is funny though. Like my wife was watching and she didn't recognize one of the characters. She looked him up, and in the comics, he's known for reanimating Hitler. Like Marvel has a lot of characters. You couldn't find not the guy who reanimated Hitler to entertain my 3-year-old. All right, you guys hate kids. I get it. I'm moving on. Just joking. No, that's all new. Let's see. What can I talk about before I get out of here? Hopefully something funny. I don't like it when comics say that comedy is their therapy, right? Because I think you should get real therapy, not pretend you're getting therapy on the stage. I started seeing a therapist, talk therapist. Second session, I made my therapist cry. So I won therapy, is what I'm saying. Yeah, as soon as she started crying, she refunded my copay, started telling me about her mom. It was a good move. My therapist is attractive. I know it sounds sexist. It's not her problem. I think she's attractive, but like I just don't know how I'm supposed to be honest with her. You know, it's like, "Oh, what kind of problems are you dealing with in your life?" Oh man, I am too good at sex. Like, you know, like I was almost recruited to Pornhub just by word of mouth. Um, my therapist ghosted me actually. I didn't know they could do that. I think she was upset with me. She was getting a little more crass. Like, there was one point where I told her I was having trouble with being overweight, and all she said was she's just glad I'd finally gotten over something. All right, that's all new stuff. Let's see. You guys want to hear a story before I get out of here? Maybe laugh a little bit. What do you think? Think we can do it? All right. You guys want to hear about? All right. I got in my first fist fight in a decade last Christmas. All right, and I got a fight on Christmas. And you're thinking, but next year maybe you'll remember to take the skin out of the mashed potatoes, won't you, Grandma? And I got a fight on Christmas. Here's how I know that my friends haven't changed since high school. I told my friends I got in a fight. They didn't ask if I was okay. They didn't ask if I got in trouble with law enforcement. They only had one question. Can anybody guess what that question is?
What?
What you got, Drumhead? You can talk.
Did you win?
Did you win the fight? No, I didn't win the fight. You know? Like, and the reason I say that is because I don't think anybody wins fights that doesn't get paid to fight. Right? They fight, they get a big belt and a cash prize. All I got was a ripped shirt and a black eye. Merry Christmas. Right? All I'm saying is, like, me fighting another 30-year-old man on his front porch isn't going to make, like, the next big pay-per-view event, you know? Though it could be on an episode of Cops. Right? Which is a show I might watch, but it's not a show you want to star in. Because as embarrassing as it would be to be on any other reality show, at least the Real Housewives get their own IMDb page. Also, if you're on Cops, chances are you're getting arrested, right? You don't want to be on that. Or worse, you're a fucking cop. Sometimes I call Crime Stoppers just to remind them that I'm not a snitch. Look, man, last time I got in a fight with somebody, I was 23 years old and in great shape. Now I'm 38 and I take prescription medicine for my heartburn. Right? That doesn't really strike fear in the hearts of my enemies. You know, when you're watching like a fighting movie like Rocky and they're like, that kid's got a real fire burning in him. They don't mean because he had spaghetti sauce after 6 p.m. You know, I'm 38. I should be taking care of my family, figuring out what a 401k is. Instead, I'm out here headbutting dudes in the streets. That's right. I headbutted a guy. That's how I ended the fight. Say what you will. You might see a lot of comedians with a great closing joke, but I'm the only comic you know with a finishing move. Hadouken! Or Toasty! That's the kind of games you guys played. You know, I'm not bragging about headbutting someone, by the way. I don't know how much you guys know about fighting, but generally you're supposed to protect this whole region, not crash it in the face of your opponent in an act of desperation. Headbutting somebody is like the definition of sinking the ship you're on just to kill the captain. Right? Headbutting someone is like if I were to punch him in the balls with my balls. Right? Which is a different kind of finishing move. Ladies. Oh, man. Look, I don't like fighting. I think it's stupid. First of all, you don't know what people have, and you don't know what people are capable of, right? Like, for instance, when I finished fighting this guy, he pulled up his shirt and showed me a gun he had on him the whole time. Side note, if we're going to fight and you have a gun, show me at the beginning of the fight. You win. I'm out. Like, what are you doing, dude? But what I forgot to mention was this is at 8 o'clock in the morning on my neighbor's porch. 8 o'clock in the morning, that means he's got a breakfast gun. It also means I live next to a goddamn action hero, right? Because he knows when he gets up in the morning, he's sitting down to his Fruity Pebbles or what have you. He's got that pistol at the ready, right? So when that bounty hunter comes and kicks in the door and he's like, "What's for breakfast?" He can answer with lead or whatever you say in an action movie. And look, like I said, I finished the fight with a headbutt, but here's how I know that I didn't win the fight, right? Because as I was walking away, I get up the porch and the guy's girlfriend runs out on the porch. She's like, "What happened? What happened?" And as I'm walking away, I hear him say, "Oh, I just got in a fight with my fat fucking neighbor over there," which hurt more than any punch. Yes. But that'll just show you how dumb masculinity is and how stupid the male ego is. Because here's a guy that punched me in the face and then showed me a gun he could kill me with. And I was like, you know what? Guys get mad sometime, right? Boys will be boys, am I right? And then he called me fat, and I was like, that's a little personal, don't you think? That's a little far. I still got to work on that ending. I'm alive though. I made it. Okay, you guys. You guys. All right, couple silly jokes. I'll get out of here. I really got. I gotta go because I want to watch this video I rented. It's a Toy Story themed cuckolding porn. It's called "You've Got a Friend in Me." Yeah, and then I had a weird childhood. My father was a male dominatrix. Yeah, so no one liked playing the game. My dad can beat up your dad with me. You know, as it turns out, my dad can beat up your dad at an hourly rate. My mom wasn't much better. When I was a kid, she told me that magnets didn't work on our refrigerator just because she hated my drawings. Slickson, where you at? You want me to get off here? You want one more quick story? What are you guys doing? What do you think?
I thought it was a banging set. Huh? Well, yeah,
What do you
we
got?
want to hear more. Is that what they want to hear? Let's put it to the crowd. Time for
All right, I'll do
more?
one silly, short, embarrassing story, Slickson. I'll get off your stage. Thanks to Unknown Theater for putting this together and having me, as usual, to perform on an open mic that you guys did all the work for and I benefit from by just showing up. Embarrassing story, anyway. When I was 12 years old, I was in my room watching a porno, as a young boy is to do, right? And then, of course, my mom walked in to the frame, and you don't really want to see your mom that way, right?
Oh.
You guys following? She's in the movie.
Oh.
The frame would be on the screen. Okay. Just make sure. I've barely done this in VR. I want to make sure everybody's here. There's not many of you. I can't afford to lose anybody. Here we go. Now, like I was saying, you don't want to see your mom like that, right? That's terrifying as a kid. But you know what? I thought about it. I was like, you know what? That's how she puts food on the table, right? I want to be a supportive son, so I did whatever any good son would do, and I finished. And then I showed it to all my friends because we have bills to pay, you guys. Come on. I live in the real world. All right. And look, kids love coming to pizza parties at my house. All right. Because you could have as many toppings as you want, as long as they were on my mom's face. You guys, I am kidding. My mom didn't have a job. Let's be, you guys are crazy. And by the way, I feel like you guys were on her side a little bit. You remember the thing about the drawings? I told you already. I prompted you. I let you know she's not a good person. You still on her side. I can't believe this. So much so, I think I'm just gonna leave. You guys have been amazing. I'm Lance Kane. Thank you guys. You're awesome. Have a good night. Thanks, Slickston.
Got any shows or socials you want to plug?
I have a real life mic going on right now, but I don't have any virtual at the moment. But
Awesome.
if you happen to
Yeah.
live in the central Illinois area, I'm in Springfield, Illinois. Tomorrow night at 7 p.m. is a comedy open mic at a place called Anvil and Fort. So if you guys want to travel from wherever the hell you are, you can go. But I guess I'll have to get some more virtual shows to plug. Thanks, Lixton.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah.
Guys,
Keep
have a
it
good
going
night.
for Lamps Kane, everybody. Yes. That's right. I'm just, I just finished downloading a copy of his mom's porno. Actually, not too bad. So thank you for filling me in on that. Yes. Awesome. Yeah. Well, Lamps he did a Hitler joke, right? And if I had to score that between 1 and 10, I'd probably give it a 9. It was a 10. It was a 10. Yes, that's right. Good. Yeah, last joke to get out of here, but we were talking about masturbating a little bit and jacking off, right? I've been jacking off so much, I've actually gone from masturbating to PhD baiting. Smart room, great energy. Awesome. You guys have been a great room. Yeah, if you like the event, maybe you could do me a favor right now. We have an event in 2 days' time in this room. So I'm hoping if you guys can go, if we could all go to the event calendar together on your tabs and scroll to page 4.
Anybody there?
And then put a little heart next to the multiverse comedy show. We'd all really appreciate that. And also make sure to come out Thursday at 8 p.m. Central, 9 Eastern. We're having a pro comedy show hosted by none other than Voodoo Vinny right here in the house. Did I crash?
No, you're
Did I
good.
crash?
No,
No.
you're good.
Okay.
You're there.
He's
Okay,
still here.
I think
Every
okay, awesome.
everybody's just
Yes,
probably in their menus.
that's right. Okay, good call. Yes, that's exactly what happened. Yeah, so yeah, make sure to come out on
Not on page
Thursday,
4.
9. Yeah, make sure to come out, bring your friends. We're trying to blow the doors out. This is our first pro show here in Banter, and we're hoping to hit new heights. So hopefully you guys can all be here, and also make sure to favorite this event as well if you haven't. We run it every couple weeks, and you can always visit unknowntheater.world to join the Discord and stay apprised of all the events. But did you guys have a good time here at the Rocky
Yeah.
Comedy Open Mic?
All right.
Yeah, man, you guys have been a great
thanks.
crowd. Amazing
Yeah.
crowd. Yeah. Awesome. So glad you guys are here. And I put the connection that Rocky was also like Rocky Balboa, right? Like, hey yo, Adrian. Oh, that's terrible. I'll work on that. But yes, that's right. Awesome. Yeah, my name is Slickston. You guys been an amazing crowd. Thanks everybody.
Woo! Yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff, man.
Drumhead, were you?
Oh yeah. Were you?
Were you?
Oh yeah.
I wish I drank before that.
Oh,
Good stuff.
I thought my opener joke was pretty good.
Voodoo.
Yeah, right. I was like, how do I even top
Here,
that?
Voodoo.
I was like, I don't think I
Hey,
can.
I'm on multiverse all the time.